You didn't know this, but it affects you every day. In this video, I'm going to explain about the hidden cause of burnout in the modern world. You're not tired, you're overstimulated. Let's be honest. Most of us are always tired. But here's the twist. You're not tired because of too much physical effort. You're tired because your brain is overstimulated and your nervous system never gets to rest. According to Dr. Sandra Dalton-Smith, a physician and researcher on rest, there are 7 types of rest, and physical rest is only one of them. Most people are deficient in sensory rest, mental rest, and emotional rest, not sleep. Here's what's really happening. We wake up and check our phones, notification overload. We jump into work, emails, meetings, Slack messages. We rest by watching Netflix or scrolling TikTok, but none of these are actually restful. They stimulate our nervous system constantly, lighting up the dopamine system, keeping us alert, but never letting us downregulate. A 2020 study published in Nature Communications found that cognitive fatigue is linked to accumulation of glutamate in the prefrontal cortex. The more decisions and multitasking you do, the more drained your brain becomes. So when you say, "I'm tired," what your body's really saying is, "I've been on for too long. I haven't had any real pause." Neuroscience tells us that your attention is a finite resource. Your brain has 2 modes: task-positive network, focus, action, decision-making; default mode network, rest, reflection, creativity. We spend nearly all day in task mode, switching from task to task. Even entertainment has become a task. Swipe, tap, judge, react. Dr. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist at Stanford, says, "Dopamine is released not when we're rewarded, but when we expect a reward." That means scrolling social media is a constant dopamine drip of maybe, training your brain to never settle. Combine that with blue light exposure, multitasking, which doesn't really exist, it's just rapid context switching, lack of natural sensory downtime, silence, walking, staring out a window, and you've got a recipe for cognitive exhaustion, but without any physical movement. Let's talk about solutions based on actual evidence. 1. Sensory deprivation equals nervous system reset. One 2018 study in Frontiers in Human Neuroscience found that even 15 minutes of sensory deprivation, like lying in a float tank or dark room, led to significant reductions in cortisol stress hormone and improved mood. You don't need a float tank, just intentional silence. 2. Mental white space equals creative recovery. A 2013 study by the University of British Columbia found that mind-wandering during rest improves problem-solving and creativity. That's why you get your best ideas in the shower. So, build in boredom breaks. No phone, no agenda. Just walk, sit, breathe. Third Tech Sabbath equals cognitive reboot research from the American Psychological Association shows even one day off, social media reduces anxiety and improves focus the next day. Try a 24-hour digital detox each week. You'll feel weird, then light. The truth is, most of us aren't sleep-deprived. We're stimulation-saturated and attention-starved. You don't need more sleep. You need real rest, the kind your nervous system can feel. If this resonates, try a 20-minute window tonight. No screens, no stimulation, just you, your breath, and quiet. You'll remember what rest actually feels like.